my piece as a social call for change. That's the best way of putting it. It's appalling that between 1 and 9 million birds each year die in Toronto needlessly, whether by light pollution and they become disoriented in the lights, or because of poor architecture practice. And it's completely resolvable. It affects everyone. It affects the entire system, and it's something that should be looked at. I wanted to use in my piece to have an emotional effect real birds. And when I started with my piece, it became apparent that using bird parts would be smelly, and people might not react well to that in a gallery setting. So instead, I decided to work with two organizations, one called FLAP, the Fatal Light Awareness Program, and they collect dead birds during migration season that hit windows within Toronto. And they collected about 9,000 birds last year, and I really wanted about 5 or 6, so I could use them as stamps, so I could recreate this violent, spiritual, really ephemeral imprint. The only thing left of these dead birds. So to get these 5 or 6 corpses, I went to the ROM, which has a gigantic freezer that houses all these birds that FLAP collects, and I had to go through Wildlife Canada. I had to go through a process of getting a salvage permit from the Migration Bird Office, and it was a long time coming. Finally got my permit, got my 5 birds, and it was about a 6-month process. I was happy people seemed to be going around it and seeing it from various angles, which I really wanted to show. I mean, you were supposed to see that it was a cityscape, and it was important for people to walk around. My light switch was supposed to reveal, in a sense, the dead birds. Not everyone got the light switch necessarily. It was against the wall. And by that I tried to mimic how easily this problem is really solved simply by turning off a normal light switch, and you're saving 9 million birds. The issue was most people thought the light switch was part of the gallery. So I had to explain a little bit. From here I'm hoping to really showcase my piece, at least at another gallery. Again, I was really pleased with the reaction I received from my piece, and I think it's important to keep showing your work and getting the message out there that this is happening and this is an issue that needs to be resolved. I'd love to show it again at more galleries, maybe the ROM. I'll see what they say, and I think this project has really pushed me towards a field where I'm looking at something within the environmental field, whether it be sustainability in agriculture or conservation work.